Good morning and welcome to our short practice. So today's just going to be kind of a general uh, move the body, move the spine practice. So let's get going. Find a comfortable seat or maybe come to your backs if that feels good. Start to draw the attention inward. Let go of your day, yesterday, 3 years ago, whatever you need to let go of. Bring your attention here to the body, to the breath, here on the mat. So let's take a cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Then just seal the lips, begin to breathe in and out of the nose, finding that nice smooth breath. And as always, take what you need here. We're all coming from different situations as we come to our mats. Some days, some moments, it might take a little bit longer to get settled. Some days it might not take quite as long. So take what you need. Maybe, it's 3 breaths. Maybe you need to stay here for just a little bit longer and settle in before we start to move on to something else. And as always, as we create this nice, long, extended breath, we want to invite the breath in. We're not trying to force anything. We don't want to have to force the exhale if we hold the inhale too long. We just want to invite this fullness into our breath. So either keeping the eyes closed or maybe open them. We're going to start to move the spine. So plant that left hand, reach the right arm up and over. Let's move dynamically today. So maybe moving side to side a few times. Try to connect this with your breath if you can. And again, slowing it down. I might need to slow it down just a little bit more myself. And again, as always, take as many of these poses as you need. If you're ready to move on, we'll come back to the center. Let's bring that left leg in front of the right. We'll inhale, lengthen, and exhale, just start to walk forward, just starting to wake up the hips a little bit. Breathing length through the spine and exhaling some ease into those hips. Let's come back up and we'll just switch right foot in front of left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge forward. And then come back up. And we're going to do my favorite twist. Inhale, reach the arms, and exhale, twist over to one side. Keeping the fingers light. We're not pulling into this. We're letting the back muscles do the work here. So as we inhale, we lengthen as much as we can. And on the exhale, we activate that twist. And let's go ahead and come back to the center and exhale, twist to the other side. And then come back to the center. Let's go ahead and roll onto hands and knees, finding that table pose. Roll through a few cat cows because why not? Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round. Just another opportunity to move that spine in 2 more directions. We're going to be spending a little bit of time on our knees. So if you need a blanket under the knees, maybe find that now. We're going to find a camel pose. So I like to bring my hands to the top of the booty or the sacrum area, pressing down, and then draw those upper thighs towards your heels. So you have some stability here. Draw the belly in, draw those shoulders towards each other, lift up through the heart, finding a back bend here. If you are able to go deeper, feel free. You know, we can curl the toes under and maybe reach for heels. On the next inhale, come back up. And then we're going to extend that left leg out to the side and bring the right hand down just in line with that right uh, leg out to the side. We're going to reach that left arm up and maybe over the head, finding this super long side body stretch. And then breathe into it. And then we'll go ahead and come back up. Come back to our camel pose. Again, if you want to curl the toes under, draw the hands to the sacrum, lifting, opening, maybe shifting back, maybe taking it a little deeper, maybe not. Maybe you took too much last time, maybe take less. On the next inhale, come back up. And then this time we're going to extend that right leg out to the side. Left hand comes alongside the left leg. Reach the right arm up and over. Breathing into that right side body this time. And then coming back up. Let's go ahead and come back. We're going to take one more camel pose. So hands to the top of the sacrum. Draw those elbows towards each other. Belly in. Inhale, lift. And maybe shifting back. On the next inhale, come back up. Let's come to our table. Just neutralize here for a moment. And then separate those knees. Let's shift back gently into a child's pose. My. So breathing into the hips, into the low back. And then let's go ahead and come back to our table. So we're going to neutralize that back bend a little bit more here by taking a twist. So reach that right arm up. And then we're going to thread it under the left arm, bringing the head and the shoulder down to the mat. That left hand can either press into the mat or reach forward or up and over towards the back. So we'll take a few breaths here, just relaxing into this twist. When you're ready, we'll go ahead and come back to our table. We're going to inhale, reach that left arm up, and exhale, thread it under the right. And when you're ready, come back to our table. readjust as you need to, and then spread those fingers nice and wide. Create a nice base here. Curl the toes under, lift the tail, find that down dog. Maybe walking those hands back towards the feet if you need to get a little pressure off those wrists, or come to a wall or a piece of furniture. Turn that head, yes and no, maybe pedaling the legs out. And then maybe finding some stillness in this pose, just breathing. Let's go ahead and walk the hands back towards the feet, finding ourselves in a forward fold. Maybe the forearms are on the thighs, maybe you're just allowing yourself to hang heavy, putting as much or as little bend in your knees as you need. Um, when I say as little, though, we do want a little bit of a bend. We don't want to be locking the knees. Maybe it'll feel good to take opposite hands to opposite elbows. That just kind of creates a little more traction in that upper back. And then maybe see if you can extend, allow gravity to pull that head down towards the mat. Our breath can really contribute to that by creating a little more ease in that neck space to let go. Let's go ahead and engage those legs. We'll come up to standing. We'll just take a few poses while standing. We'll inhale, reach those arms. Take a side bend over to the right. Inhale back to the center and exhale over to the left. Inhale back to the center, toes out, heels in. Let's lower down into that yogi squat. Again, if this is too much, maybe sit on some props to keep that booty higher, or you can stay right here too. This is activating a lot of nice muscles. Maybe you're down here, or maybe you come all the way down onto the mat and draw the soles of the feet together, opening the legs out for a little bit of a hip opener here. And when you're ready, we'll all come down onto our seats. Let's take one more pose here. Extend those legs, flex the feet. We'll inhale, reach the arms, and exhale, hinge forward. We'll come back up. So either finding a nice comfortable seat or maybe coming onto your backs for just a few moments to close out in a nice, relaxing Shavasana. Taking a cleansing breath in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Allow yourself just a few moments of rest. When you're ready, if you're on your backs, we'll make our way to a seated pose, taking your time. And when you're ready, we'll close out the practice, drawing the hands to the heart with gratitude. Thank you so much for practicing, and we'll see